WatchCartoonsOnline.com or WCO.com, what I call it, has just gotten more greedy. Now, this has been a platform or a website that I've known about for over a decade. I've known about it since I was a teenager. It's a site where you can watch anime and cartoons for free. It's a piracy website. You know, there's nothing
Wake
really.
up, Cole.
Sorry, but anyway, yeah, it's one of those anime piracy websites. And the things about these sites is that they don't last forever. They usually have a tendency of eventually getting taken down, like kissanime.com or another piracy website, readcomicsonline.com. Those are piracy websites that were once super famous and popular, and now they're gone. Witco is like one of the last remaining ones out there, and now they're asking you to pay for premium service. Now they've been doing this for about 2 years, I think. They basically pirate movies and lock them behind a paywall, and yeah, that's illegal, and it's also, and you definitely don't want to trust that. Like for example, right? Let me go to media. I can understand paying for a legal subscription service like Disney Plus. Don't get me wrong. Oh God, don't freeze. But yeah, Disney Plus, Netflix, Hulu. These streaming services, they suck, but at least they're legal. At least you can trust these. Because they're legal and they're not going to get taken down for violating copyright laws. There's a lot of licensing that goes behind this, and that's why I don't like streaming services. I prefer physical media, because the thing about streaming services is that they lose a license to a certain show, movie, and anime. That show or movie or anime can get taken off without warning, and it could possibly be moved to another streaming service or whatever. That's why I usually go with physical media, because with physical media, you don't gotta worry about losing it. And the thing that people who pirate anime and video games, they like to say, well, I use piracy because it's way safer and better than these streaming services, which you might have a point. But now that we got these piracy sites actually doing illegal premium services, like hiding movies and anime behind a paywall, I mean, doesn't that defeat the purpose of piracy? You know, I'm not saying I use Witco nowadays. I just decided to randomly get curious and look it up to see how it's doing. And they're not just locking movies behind a paywall, but they're also locking regular anime like One Piece behind a paywall. Like, what kind of shit is that? I mean, geez, I'm definitely not giving Witco money. It's a illegal piracy website. You definitely can't trust them, because what will happen if that piracy website gets taken down? Which it will happen eventually. Every piracy website gets taken down for copyright. What will premium users do if the website gets taken down, but the Witco creators or the Watch Cartoon Online creators, they still keep taking money out of people's bank accounts because it's like an automatic payment or something, right? Overall, yeah, I just wanted to point that out. And yeah, if the site gets taken down, I don't care anymore. I like, screw that site.